Hi guys, it's Bryony. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Vlogmas Day 5. First of all, I want to apologise if there is a bit of a low hum in the background on this video. I have tried to film this video once already with a different microphone which just had the most horrendous hum in the background, and actually in the end I couldn't upload it to my laptop because I did something stupid, so I was thinking I might have to re-record it anyway. But even when I was able to kind of listen to it back, there was a really awful hum in the background, and I was like, okay, I don't think this microphone is going to work with this sort of softly spoken word type of video. So anyway, I've now moved to my clip-on mic, which I used to use in conjunction with my phone when I did like little vlogs on my phone, and I think it's a bit better. Like, I've tested them both out and I think this is the best one, but it's still not perfect, so please forgive me for that. I'm not a typical ASMR video person, so it's a little bit, I don't obviously have the official equipment, but I've just tried to make it work as best I can. So anyway, moving on to the video, I actually was intending to do this sort of accidental ASMR style video a little bit later on into Vlogmas, but basically what happened is that I had my, as if you saw yesterday's vlog, you'll have seen that my friend came over in the evening and I basically actually stayed overnight, and this morning I basically just chilled with her until she had to leave early afternoon, and then I basically decided to be a bit of a slob as well throughout the afternoon, just kind of hibernating and sitting in bed watching videos online, etc, etc, and I've been thoroughly enjoying it. But I got to about 4 o'clock this afternoon and went, oh I need to do a video. And this was the most appropriate I could think of to record at such short notice, so please forgive me for that. But I have been wanting to try this out for a while because I find official ASMR videos don't really do it for me, like particularly the structured ones where it's really set up and they're like role-playing and stuff. I like tapping sounds kind of sometimes, but other than that I really find that the more sort of accidental style ASMR videos are much more my thing. I really enjoy like stumbling across a video where I find someone with a really soothing voice who has made a video that isn't intended to be ASMR but kind of works as ASMR for me. Those are my favourite. One of the really good ones I've discovered, a really good kind of genre, is pregnancy test videos where women are taking a pregnancy test, like live pregnancy test videos, because they often tend to be filming them early in the morning where they have to be quiet because other people are sleeping in the house, and so they keep their voices down at like a whisper, and it definitely kind of triggers that ASMR stuff for me. So again, they're not intended to be ASMR, but they kind of work like that. So that was my aim with this particular video. I thought I'd just keep my voice really kind of low and calm and have a bit of a casual chat with you guys, and hopefully it has the effect for some of you of ASMR or just being anti-anxiety, just really soothing. So let me know if this does work for you and if you like the style of video, and I might add some more in throughout Vlogmas. So on the subject of a bit of a casual chat, there were just a couple of things I kind of wanted to talk to you about to kind of give you an update of where I am at. So part of the reason I also sort of slobbed around today is because I got an email yesterday from my social worker, basically just checking in. She was like, have you had any calls this week? Because there's the placement team who are specifically tasked with calling foster carers if they need to find somewhere for a particular placement, and so sometimes I'll get a phone call from them. Sometimes if the referral is already on the system, I'll get a phone call from my social worker, but I haven't actually, as it happens, had any calls this week. And so but in that email she sort of said, you know, if you haven't, I don't think it'll be long. And so I was like, oh right, might as well make the most of having this sort of quiet time to myself where I can do whatever I want during the day for as long as it lasts, because if it is going to get busy at some point, I'd like to have at least made the most of my downtime. And also in that email, I think she asked if I could be on call over Christmas, which is kind of a busy time for fostering, because families sort of get together that wouldn't normally get together, and just things can happen. So Christmas can be kind of a busy time for fostering, and I basically just went back and said, yeah, that's fine, I'm happy to be on call over Christmas because I'm staying local. So it's, you know, it's absolutely fine for me to do that. So that was, there was some other stuff in there, but I won't talk about that, but that was kind of the main gist of it. So I thought, oh, if it sounds like I might get a placement relatively soon, because like I said in a previous video, you just don't know with fostering. It could be a week, it could be 3 months, but it sounds like they might be busy, so I just thought, well, I'll make the most of it while I have this free time to myself, and then when I get the phone call, I'll be ready. So that's the first thing that sort of happened. I also just wanted to say a really big thank you to those of you who have wished me well after the mental health chat video I did. That was just a really awful day for some reason. I thought I'd have a bit of a chat about it, and it already helped me just making that video. But hearing all your guys' lovely words was really great too, so thank you so much for that. And I'm so pleased that a lot of you felt you could relate to the video and that it kind of helped you feel not so alone. That was really what my aim was when I filmed it, so I'm really pleased it did that, so thank you very much. Obviously in that video I talked about kind of feeling lost about my future and what I was going to do, because fostering was no longer, I saw myself kind of, when I went into fostering, being someone that did it for a long time, and as time has gone on I've kind of realised I don't think that's going to be the case, but I don't intend to leave right away. I still see myself fostering for at least a bit longer, so that's why I've said I'm still kind of waiting for a replacement. It's not an immediate thing, it's more like a longer term thing that's changed, and I have to chart my path or what have you in the longer term future. But as for right now, I am sticking with it, and yeah, that's kind of where I'm at basically. The other thing that's going on is I've been debating doing a little bit of redesign work in my kitchen, living, dining room, which is the room behind here, because when I moved in, it's kind of the room that's just sort of had different random bits thrown at it. Like, I put it together so it was a living room when I first moved in, because I didn't have any furniture. Obviously when you move into your first place you don't, so I kind of gradually, I bought like a sofa and then a TV stand, then an armchair, and then the dining table. I just had like the basic bits, and then over the year I've sort of added more things to it, and then I've had like upgraded the dining room table, upgraded the sofa and the armchair, upgraded the TV stand area, various bits and bobs. So none of it really fits, to be honest. And there's some changes I want to repaint the walls, because I hate the colour they are now. They're this awful like cream colour, which is just makes the room feel not so nice. So I want to redo that, and I'm thinking kind of like a very pale green, like this kind of colour here, which you can't really see. It's like a minty kind of pale green, so it's something with warmth but not too dark, because I hate dark rooms. I like really light spaces. And some other kind of cool ideas I had about it as well for things I could do, because I really like quirky designs and I like to upcycle things, but the truth is I really don't like interior design. It's not my thing. I'm not a DIY person. I'm the kind of person that would love to kind of be given a plan of what it should look like and go, oh yeah, I like this and this, and then just magically make it happen without having to do anything. But obviously that's not how it works, and I can't afford an architect. So as much as I would love to have someone come in and redo, like, actually he's not even an architect that needs to do it, it's more an interior designer. As much as I would love to have someone come in and redo it on like who was focused on like smaller budgets and also being more eco-friendly and upcycling things, I can't afford to do that. So it's more, I'm just having to look at what do I think is going to work. So I swing between being really excited about redoing it and also like dreading it, because it makes me feel like really depressed at the same time, because I'm like, I don't have the money to redo this as much as I would like to, but also I don't really know what I want to do with it, because I don't have that kind of vision. I'm a very visual person usually. I'm very into like pictures and design and 3D stuff, and I love to, with products and stuff, I love coming up with those designs. But when it comes to interior design, I'm just lost. It's just not my thing. So that kind of sucks. But I do know I want to redo this room because I don't like how it currently is, and I don't really use it because I don't really like it. Obviously I use my kitchen because I have to for cooking and stuff. But when it comes to the living space, I barely spend any time there other than when I've got children who are playing in that area, because the sofa's not the most comfortable. I really want like an L-shaped sofa, because I'm the kind of person that sits either cross-legged or with my legs out in front of me like this, not with them sitting like a normal person, basically where your legs are over the edge and you sit up nicely. I don't sit like that because my legs are too short. So I like to sit with my legs out and have my laptop on my legs. And I think if I had that space as something I really liked being in, I'd be more likely to use it. And if I had a more comfortable sofa, I'd also be more likely to use it. So, and I also want to kind of redo the kids' play area a bit, because I think that could look a bit better too. So the whole thing really needs to be redone. And so that's kind of a bit depressing on the one hand, because I'm like, I'd like to have a bit more money to redo this. I have saved up a little bit to do it. But on the other hand, I'm like, you know, I like upcycling things, and it's just, I just don't even know where to start with it, to be honest. So I'm kind of on that you know, oh, it's exciting to have a project for the new year maybe, but also like really don't know what I'm doing with this and I don't really know what I want to end up with. Just something that's a bit quirky, brighter, and is a nice place to be in and comfortable to use and practical for children. So quite a few things it has to encompass in there. So anyway, that's kind of where I'm thinking at now. That's my current project that's on my mind, but I figured I'd just do this video as a bit of a casual chat, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you did like it or not. I had this idea, if people do like this sort of accidental ASMR style video I'm doing, where I'm just kind of speaking really calmly and quietly, but not like intentionally trying to be ASMR. If you do like this style, let me know, and I can start I was thinking of doing like an anti-anxiety ASMR series where I mentioned this briefly before, but the series would kind of focus on things that are going really good in the world that you don't necessarily hear, like positive stories, but told in this way. And those of you who get anxiety or who like the ASMR videos to sleep could maybe come and find them and hopefully find them quite useful. So do let me know on that front. But thank you so much for watching, guys, and as I said before, thank you so much for your support over the last few days. We're on Vlogmas Day 5 now, so we're 20% of the way through Vlogmas. Not quite sure what I'm going to do for the rest of it, but we will see. And like I said before, if I did get a placement, then I would have to cut it short. So maybe in some ways it's good I got this video done a bit earlier, and we'll just see how the rest of Vlogmas takes us. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Do please subscribe, and I will see you in tomorrow's vlog. Bye everyone.